Well, back to the forecast. Another pleasant day. Temperatures up into the 80s in the Charlotte area. Here is a live look at Lake Norman from the Freedom Boat Club in Cornelius. Shaping up to be another warm and dry weekend.
Yeah, but we are expecting some wet weather coming, right, Brad?
Yeah, we need the rain, and next week looks pretty soggy. I think we're going to make up for what is now 10 days in a row without a drop of rain here in the Charlotte area. We've got mostly clear skies now, still a few clouds out there, but there was some fog this morning. I tell you what, North America is really getting invaded by a big ridge of high pressure. This goes all the way up almost to the Arctic Circle, a huge heat dome building for this time of the year with temperatures way above average for early October. And we're going to be in part of this for a while. Even though we're going to see cooler temperatures next week, it's not necessarily cooler air. It's the fact that we're going to see less sunshine, because once this front gets here starting really late Sunday into early Monday, it's going to keep the clouds and showers in our forecast, which is going to block out the sun. So the afternoon highs will be lower, but the nighttime lows are going to be up. So that kind of offsets, and you end up with above average temperatures either way. Low clouds, fog and drizzle, probably an issue in the morning in a few spots. You can see that early on, but then some sunshine in the afternoon. Pretty toasty tomorrow. I think low to mid 80s a good bet. Same story for Sunday, but then starting Monday, here comes the moisture in from the west. We start to wake up to some rain on Monday morning, and once the rain gets here, it could be on again, off again for most of the week. Remember just a couple days ago, early in the week on Monday, I was showing you a big dry spot over the southeast. Well, now it's completely changing going into next week. The next 7 days, we've got a pretty wet pattern shaping up for the Carolinas, especially in the mountains and foothills. The reason you see the higher amounts back here, some of these approaching 4 or 5 inches, because we're going to have an east-southeast wind that will hit these mountain slopes and lift the air and create some moisture and some rainfall. Now, dew points going to stay elevated. This is why, even though the air temperature might be a little cooler, it's still going to feel pretty warm around here, and the nighttime lows will not be dropping. Out in the tropics, there's Sam, there's Victor. Those are our 2 tropical systems, and boy, Sam is a doozy, almost a Category 5 hurricane. Look at that monster. It's impressive to watch these storms, and thank goodness it's out over water. This is now the strongest storm of the entire season from ACE, Accumulated Cyclone Energy. It's the longest living, biggest hurricane of the 2021 season. It is still going strong, 150-mile-an-hour winds. Mrs. Bermuda, they're breathing a sigh of relief, and so is Eastern Canada, because this will stay out to sea. No impact on land. Here's Victor, way out in the eastern Atlantic, still not an issue at all. It moves into the central Atlantic, will not affect anybody. But there are some indirect impacts. Big swells from Sam are pushing up against the east coast, so we're seeing some dangerous surf and some dangerous rip currents. So along the coast, especially over the weekend, we're going to have high to moderate levels of rip currents up and down the coast. Please be careful if you're heading out to the beaches this weekend. I do anticipate some rough waters. Here's the long-range forecast. Autumn is going to take a break for a while. We're going to see above average temperatures, it looks like, at least through the middle of the month. A very warm weekend ahead, but next week, get ready for the rain. If you overseeded the lawn, next week will be your friend. Just hope it doesn't wash it all away, because we're going to see some heavy downpours possible, especially later in the week.
All right, thank you, Brad. Well, it's the first day